Right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechaha Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Halal Yimla, Allahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone teaching Ruel. Love and salutations, to the elect of the nation of Israel. And I mean, the elect. That's what we do these videos for. And, I'm going to go into a quick lesson in the spirit, man. The wicked Israelites, you're going to die right here in Babylon, man. You're going to die right here in Babylon. Okay? According to prophecy, I'm going to start with Zechariah. This is the book of Zechariah 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd part shall be left therein. Okay? 2 parts thereof shall be cut off and die. And you'll find out among the nation of Israel and many other things, the Lord always deal with numbers, okay? And he never needed, a large number to be able to basically execute his will, okay? And according to prophecy, there's a specific number that are going to receive salvation. And there's going to be a specific number that is going to be destroyed, okay? You see, the majority of these Israelites, they're ignorant to what's going on in the world. They're ignorant to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and the Lord, called the nation of Israel a impudent children, no shame. And they are bold-faced in their wickedness. They have a lot of pride on them, man. And the Lord don't like pride, man. Like it say, in the book of Proverbs, pride goeth before destruction. Okay, and the Lord is going to destroy 2/3 of our people, and he's going to destroy also Babylon. They're going to die right here in Babylon, right? Because they choose to walk, after the ways of Esau Edom, man. And here it is, as Israelites, we don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. We don't own anything. We don't have a reason to be proud, right? The Lord brought his curses upon us. Like it say in Baruch chapter 2, right? He made good his word, bringing these plagues of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 15 on down. He brought that upon the whole nation of Israel. Okay, so when you examine the curses and examine the conditions of you Israelites, we don't have anything to be proud about, man. We don't have anything to be proud about, walk around, the majority of you Israelites, you're high and lifted up in your mind. You've been living in Babylon too long. You've been living in this Western society, way too long. And, you don't know what it feels like to starve or to be without, because Esau Edom been taking care of you. But what they are ignorant to the fact is what the Lord is about to do. See, when the Lord started bringing these heavy curses upon Babylon, you 2/3 are going to feel it. And according to prophecy, the Lord's elect are going to be the only ones that is defended. The only ones that's protected. When you go in the book of Psalms 91, it said, because you put your trust in him, you made the Lord your shield and buckler, man. He's going to cover you, okay? you know? So, you know, the 2/3 are conducting themselves in a very perverse manner, you know, and without understanding. You know, they're gonna die without understanding. Okay? Let me get the book of Hosea 4 and 6 real quick. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect. That's why we do these videos. And I'm on the plantation, Lord willing, you know, I'll be able to get enough in, man, you know. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It say, my people, who the Israelites are the Lord's people. And there are many scriptures that support that. You Negro, you Latinos, and you Native Americans, you are the Israelites. You are the Lord's chosen people. Okay, the law, statute, commandments were given to us for a covenant that we agreed to, that we agreed to execute. And because we did not execute that as it was, as we were supposed to, captivity was a punishment, that the Lord would scatter us among all the nations that are upon the earth. Okay, and you got a lot of proud Israelites that disagree with the idea of us being put in slavery. They disagree with that. They curse the Most High because, you know, with their words, or they're just totally under the belief that that they shouldn't, go into captivity. That's a light thing, man. We deserve worse. Okay? The Lord set you up to be his people, to execute his laws, his statute, and his judgment on the planet Earth. And look at them today, even to this very day, underneath the captivity. Look at them. Look how proud. Everything that's written proves that we're the Israelites, man. That stiff-necked heart, that froward, behavior, you see it on them, man. Okay? And you see the Lord's people, you question, damn, how hey, it'll make you start asking questions. How could we be the Lord's people when you see the conditions of these people, man, and the mentality that they have, because of their mentalities, But what they're going to find out is the Lord is getting ready to bring 70 AD, times 10, man. 70 AD is going to be a light thing compared to what the Lord is about to do. Okay, and the Lord, see, what they don't realize, that we are in a time of judgment. We ain't in the time to be bullshitting around, laughing and partying. The Lord said, Yahweh Shai, said that, man. That they'll be eating and drinking and making merry until the day he returns, right? And they're gonna get caught off guard, because that's the spirit they in, man. The spirit of this world is folly. The spirit of this world is, we live for the weekend. We live for, we living for, the party, that party like a rock star spirit. You only live once, okay? Living my best life. The majority of you Israelites are in Sundays, you're in these Christian churches putting on your Sunday's best. Okay, you're totally engulfed in this world, man. And you're totally oblivious to what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is about to do. Okay? Okay? And a great humbling is coming. Okay? A great massacre is coming. Okay? The mass majority is going to be put in graves, okay, due to what Yahweh Shai is about to bring on the earth. What the Heavenly Father, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, is about to do on the earth, okay? See, you got the majority of you Israelites are living in apartment homes, you're living in houses, you have a job you go to. So you're in a state of being comfortable. The Lord said, in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed, right? Right? What's going to happen is the day you're not looking for. Okay? It's going to overtake you. Okay? Because you're not paying attention. The majority of the Israelites are not paying attention to prophecy, what's going on in the world, okay? They can't link what's going on to the world to the scriptures, okay? And the only way you'll truly understand is you have to the Lord have to give you the Ruach Kodesh, right? He had to put the spirit on you to want to know, okay, what's about to come, okay? I'm gonna finish this off. All right, Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They don't understand the knowledge that's been given to us. Is made to keep us clean. It's made to keep us, that's what the word holy means, separated from the ways of the other nations. Because what happened was, you know, we've been scattered. And what happened was Israel adopt the ways of their oppression, the ways of the other nations. That's why, you know, you see Israelites nowadays, they look like a bunch of damn heathens. Piercings all in their face, different color hair. You know, they just into all kind of debauchery, sexual debauchery, homosexuality, lesbianism, okay? A lot of you Israelite women are into, witchcraft. You're a bunch of necromancers, witchcraft, idol worshipers. They doing the same exact thing, okay? All right? It's my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou have forgotten the law of the Most High. You see that? They forgot the law of the Most High. I will also forget thy children. Okay? So the majority of you Israelites, you're a bunch of reprobates. You're a bunch of you're reprobate silver, okay? You're a dross, okay? And you really hate the Heavenly Father. That's why the things that He about to do to you, you deserve it. The things that He about to do are gonna be drastic. Hold on for a second. The things that He's about to do is going to be drastic. And it's going to lead to you ultimately being destroyed, okay? With famine and pestilence and all type of other plagues. Now, I want to grab that in Sirach, because that's what's about to come to this place, man. That's what shit is about to hit the fan. This is Sirach, the book of Sirach, known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39. And 26. The principal thing for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of grape, and oil, and clothing. All these things are good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, okay? And that's another thing that they're ignorant of. That Yahweh Shai got spirits created for vengeance. And they're lurking around. They're activated right now. They're activated. And, you know, He's going to use a lot of these spirits to bring mass death. You see these open house shootings like in schools, you know, churches, okay? Just name it. Hospitals, the Lord is doing that, okay? The Lord is doing that. He's bringing judgment on to you Israelites first, okay? And I want to grab that. Let me hold this on deck and grab 1 Peter. This is book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, and verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. Who is the house of the Most High? You Israelites. Okay. It say, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? Okay. And because you choose to continue in your sinful deeds, your wickedness, and you reject the word of the Heavenly Father and go about as if anything is not going to happen, you're not realizing you being rejected, okay? And what it's doing is bringing damnation upon you, destruction, okay? The Lord is getting ready to push a big broom of death through Babylon, America, man, okay? The Lord is getting ready to push a big broom of death, okay? The earth need a cleansing, okay? The earth, you know, first of all, the earth is meant to execute, right? To mimic what is in the heavens, right? There's a heavenly order in the realm where the Lord is, the spiritual realm. And guess what? That's going to be on the planet Earth. But right now, the wicked is in power. And the majority of the Lord's people are going after the wicked. They have fell in love with their oppressor, okay? And the oppressor keeps setting traps, putting you niggas to sleep, okay? Putting you to sleep, okay? To where you can't even wake up out of this dead state. And a lot of you are walking around, you know, as if you're woke, okay? That's a term used now, like a popular term used now to signify that you're aware of what's going on in the world. But what you'll find is, okay, the majority of you Israelites are not awakened to the full truth. Okay, there's a lot of you that know you're Israelite. There's a lot of you that say you Israel and you still attached to these wayward doctrines. You still want to mingle the Hebrew Israelite with Christianity. You know, you still want to mingle that perverseness, that unholiness, and you trying to bring it into the house of the Most High. You know, and that's not going to work. All right, that's have to be a line drawn. Either you with us or you against us. If you're a part of Yahweh Shai or you're not, that's what it's about. Okay? You either one of his or you're not. And if you're not, you're going to be put to death on this side, point blank. Okay? All right? I wanted to go to Ezekiel 9 and 4. Ezekiel 9 and 4. See, us being out in the highways teaching you and trying to tell you what the move is, that's not enough. You know, that's not enough. You took that for granted. You know, you took that for granted. You scoffed. Okay, you mocked. You know, you played around like nothing was gonna happen, and that proves that that you're the Israelites, because you know that was going on back then. There's nothing new under the sun. That same thing you're doing now. You did it back then. Okay, the spirits are reincarnated, and that's another thing that the majority of the Israelites don't understand: reincarnation. And you come back on the planet, and every time you come back in your same lot. Okay, so if you was a scoffer, if you was a wicked nigga back then, a homo, a lesbian, most likely you're coming back in that same life. You was of the 2/3. That's not going to change. You're going to come back as a 2/3. If you're the elect, you're going to come back as the elect. And the prophets are back in Babylon right now. You know, breaking down the prophecies, giving you warning you about the second coming of Yahweh Shai, warning you about the destruction of this America. You know, you see these buildings. You know, you see everything, you know, as it is, right? All of that is going to be passed away. All of that is going to be destroyed through thermonuclear war, okay? And a lot of you Israelites, if you ain't right, you going up in the flames, okay? It say, Ezekiel 9 and verse 6. And I'm going to start up. Now I'm going to go to verse 4. Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city through the midst of Jerusalem. Okay, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And what's going to happen, what is happening is the Lord is sifting right now. Okay, we coming up now, you know, on the Passover very soon. The Passover is the 14th day at evening going into the 15th day. Okay, and only a few Israelites know about that, man, compared to the ones that don't know. Okay, we got, and what happens around the Passover? Death, a lot of slaughtering. Okay, which Yahushua was that death angel, you know, that was killing the firstborn of the Egyptians. And what we would do, we would put the blood on the doorpost, on the two sides and the upper door. Okay, and you know, before that we ate the Passover, man. We ate the lamb. The lamb represented, the lamb represents Yahushua. Okay, he's the Lamb of the Most High. That was the words of John the Baptist. Okay, he's likened unto a Lamb of the Most High. You know, and a lot of people don't understand salvation comes through Yahushua. You know, because he laid down his life for the nation of Israel, the elect first. Okay, so he's our Passover. All right, because he's going to deliver us, you know, out of destruction. Okay, you know, we ate the unleavened bread. You know, we ate the unleavened bread. We drunk the wine. The wine represents the bloodshed of Yahushua for the remission of sin. We ate the bread, which represent the body. He's the body. You know, yeah, he was that sacrifice. You know, that lamb represent the sacrifice. Okay, the blood, the wine represent the blood that is shed for the remission of sin. You know, all the Passover is symbolism, man. It's a spiritual and a solemn assembly. Okay, it's not to be taken lightly, and we in that time is be taken dead serious. Okay, and they don't understand that we in some heavy times right now, because when the Passover, you know, around that time, a lot of death happens, and you see it now. Okay, you see it now. It say, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And we're the only ones who sign the crime, you know, doing the videos, going out to the highways and praying to the Heavenly Father. You know, we the only ones, you know, that are signing crime. And Lord willing, we are those men, you know. It say, and to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maid and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay, so he start from the elders on down. You know, the Lord said he didn't spare any. You women and you children are not exempt from judgment, man. The only ones that are exempt is going to have that mark, and that Hebrew word is tawah, which means exempt for judgment. That's the elect are the only ones that's going to receive that mark, and the Lord pass over them, man. You know, so a heavy judgment is coming to a lot of you Israelites, man. You know, that's why, hey, you know, we tell you what, man. Hey, get in this truth and stay in this truth. You know, get in this truth and stay in this truth. Why? Because if you leave it, your latter end is going to be worse. And you got many men that fell out of the truth. They stopped believing. They went back into the world because they saw something there, you know, which means they were never of the sheepfold. They were never of the sheepfold. You know, Yahushua is he's the shepherd, okay? And the sheep follow the lamb wherever he goes. They're not going to go astray, you know? And, you know, that's all I got for now. The 2/3 are going to be put down, and the 1/3 is going to be delivered. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Bahasham Rakaha Kodash. Shalom.